Okay, we're back. Got the top and the bottom glued down, and now we're ready to put it in and get the back done. Now make sure your seam is going down and work your bellows in. Just basically you gotta kind of mash it in there. You could put it in from the front, whichever you prefer. I'm not so sure I put it in anyways the same way twice. So you want that put in to basically the first crease in the bellows. And then your crease will just crease down on the bar all the way around. You can see how this is still going and how this one's going to crease down on this. And then you just work it around. And when you glue that, you just want to work it around so you got that up against this part of the bar firmly all the way around. Now all we're going to do is put some glue down along this bar here and all the way around, and just glue it in, and basically you got your new bellows. So let's get our pile bond glue out, and we will do the trimming on the excess rear of the bellows after we've glued. For some reason I always like to start on this side. I think it's a wider piece for some reason, and it's just, I don't know, it's where I like to start. But you want to work it down and work your corners down. And you'll see your corner, once you work it down, it'll automatically get a little crease and little fold right here. And when you looked at your bar, there's a different height right there. And that's fitting in just right. Now you want that to dry in there a little bit. But this isn't as like gluing the front end where you got to hold it. But I do like to keep working it back down. But at the same time, you can work your way around the bellows also. So get some of the glue, excess glue off your brush. Run some glue down along there. Work it down. Now if you've looked at your bar, you'll see this ridge right here. And that's where we're going to take an X-Acto knife, and eventually we're just going to trim it right down along that edge is what we're going to do. But get it glued in, get it worked around, go to the other side. And work it down. Yeah, we need to get this camera done, this bellows replaced. Leaving here in a few days on a trip, and I'd like to take this one along with me and try it out. Okay, now we're about ready to trim. We got the top to do. Get that down, get it pushed up, make sure the others are pushed back the way they should be. And now just work your way around the back of the camera. And what we'll do is, you can cut this ahead of time, but I find that if you just go down the side, keep your fingers out of the way in case something slips. So I just trim it right down along the side. And we got cleaned up there. The top is a little bit different because you've got to go in that groove that we pointed out earlier. And it's moving a little bit here. That's okay. We're still going to start here in the middle. And just cut that right along that groove. Come in the middle and go out. And you see you got a smooth cut. Come up here. Work your knife down along the side. Now you can see you got a nice smooth back. All you do now is set this back in. Pull that rack out. And just work it in there. It'll snap in. Now you got that in. Go back. Put your 4 screws in. Put your bars back in on both sides. And you've got your back completed. Now I like to leave the back cover off until the last thing, which is when you put the shutter back in. When you put the shutter back in, you just got to finagle it around and put it up there, and make sure you've got it in the grooves right, and then put your ring on. But just like you took it out, sometimes you can line the bellows up on it, close the cover, and get it started. But you'll figure that out. You saw how it come off, and it'll go right back on. So as far as putting the bellows on, that's all there is to it. And it's ready to shoot for another 50, 60, 70 years. Do whatever you got to do to the shutter and such as that. But this one's ready to put back together. So if you need a bellows, you can certainly go to buy the website at www.workmansphotos.com, and you'll see where there's bellows available on there. If you ever have any questions, go to the website, send me an email about isolates or anything like that, and certainly we'll try to help you along with any questions. So till then, happy shooting, and don't worry about your bellows anymore. They're easily replaced. Happy shooting.